So I guess I'm going to give you guys like a life update, and I've been very insecure about it because I don't necessarily believe in myself, but I believe so much in God's calling on my life. I've been learning this year just being human again. Hi guys, welcome to mochunkstv and welcome to another installment of ChitChat with Chunky, when I get real about life experiences and we just get real intimate. It's been a while guys, and I'm actually really excited to do this. I was going to do my makeup upstairs, ready to film what's trending later, but I thought, you know what, let me actually come on here and actually just do my makeup and have a chit chat with you guys as well. So I guess I'm going to give you guys like a life update, where I'm at right now, how I'm feeling, and kind of like future plans. So I guess this is like a life update stroke my current mood kind of video. So what's been on my mind lately, you guys? There's something that's actually been like bothering me lately, and I've been kind of bugging my sisters over it because I've been speaking to them about it, because obviously they're like my biggest confidants. After a long day, you kind of lay in bed with your sisters and you know, you talk, and I've kind of been telling them that I'm really like not worried but really eager to kind of sort out my hyperpigmentation. So this summer has been a summer where I've been very like conscious of it, and I've been very insecure about it because of certain like comments that I've received on this channel. So I think it was 2-3 months ago, somebody must have just commented saying, oh, you don't even know how to match your foundation to your face. And at first I was like, huh? And then it reminded me that, oh, you know, it can look a certain way that, you know, you're trying to appear lighter and stuff. But I think, like I always say this, before 10k, this channel was more intimate, in a sense that my subscribers, like, they knew me. But like recently, as a result of like What's Trending being one of our most popular segments, we've been attracting so many different characters and people that aren't necessarily here for myself, although this channel isn't just about me. People that aren't necessarily here for myself but just to grab the news and go. So I was getting judged left, right and center for that, and that is one of the biggest struggles of people that struggle with hyperpigmentation, is that you will never find a foundation that works 100%. You might find one that works 80%. You might miss the mark like by loads, like by a mile, like no, that is not your foundation. And sometimes you might get it right. I think makeup artists, the first thing they always comment on, I still have like my eyebrows, is the difference between my face and my body, and they do struggle to kind of find that balance, because you don't want to over lighten me up because then I might look grey, and you don't want to over darken me up because then it won't match the rest of my body. And I did actually share this in my Let's Talk Beauty and Self-Confidence video. Let me just show you guys, for those of you that might not have seen. You can see, because I think most of the time I film neck up, so I've got some hairs on my chest, guys, don't judge. This is kind of like the difference between my face and my body, and I have like a staggered line as to, I don't know if I'm touching the right place, I can't really see, but I have a staggered line as to where my hyperpigmentation starts and stops. And these are my arms. I'm gonna raise my legs up in a minute, it's gonna look awkward, but and look, they're not dry, they're a little bit hairy actually, and these are my legs. Cool. Yeah, we see them. Cool. So like there is a bit of a difference, and I find it really annoying when I express that to people and they're like, but every black woman has a difference in tone. And yes, that is true, but it's normally like 2 to 3 shades, not like 4 to 5 shades. And it doesn't get worse during summer either. Most people, when they tan all over. My skin is so stubborn, guys. That's the best way I can describe it. I can sit outside in the sun. My face is just super sensitive. My face and my neck, they get really dark really quickly. And before I go on, actually, I just want to point something out. Something's in my teeth. point something out, that when I say dark, I'm not trying to be insulting, because I notice that that's something that people find offensive. They always say, oh, you say dark like it's a bad thing, and it's like, no, it's a descriptive word. And when I say light as well, it doesn't mean I'm complimenting myself. I'm literally just describing the different areas of my skin. Okay. Anyway, you can sit outside in the sun and literally my face goes berserk. Like, there was one particular day when it was really hot at the beginning. I'm gonna need to sharpen this. At the beginning of summer, it got really hot. There was one day I must have been wearing shorts and like a sleeveless. No, I was wearing a jumpsuit, so my arms were out and my face just turned really, really dark. Like really, really dark. My arms did not change color at all. Like, I'll show you guys a picture. It was that moment I saw myself in someone's Snapchat. And it was in that moment that I was like, nah, I need to fix this. It gets really dark really quickly, and it takes a while for the tan to fade, if ever, because I feel like this is quite irreversible now, unless I actually, intervene with like skincare and stuff. So I started like exfoliating more, started wearing sunscreen to help a little bit. Just trying to be active about it rather than passive. But I know it's not gonna like just go away like that. It's just gonna be like better managed for the time being. So it can be quite difficult when people kind of make comments like, it's not that you want to appear lighter. I mean, underneath all of this sun damage, I'm not like Beyonce, but I'm not actually this dark in comparison to my body anyway. So it can actually be, because you literally just want to match your foundation to your body. That's the most sensible thing to do, because I have used darker foundations. Oh my god, even this summer I went to go and buy a dark foundation, and my auntie, I went to her house and she was just like, what's going on? Like, you look ill. Like, this is not your foundation, what's going on? And obviously she knew about some things that have been going on. She said immediately, as someone made a comment, like as someone said something, and she was like, the foundation you were using before was perfectly fine, like you were matching. Don't let people kind of get to you. It's easier said than done, basically. And there is obviously that temptation to like try and like lighten my face with all these like creams that you see online and stuff. And a lot of the time they will market it in a way that's like, this is meant to solve all your discoloration problems, but majority of the time the people that go to buy these things are people that want to just be lighter, like all over their body. Like, it's not a discoloration thing, they just want to be lighter. So like, treating hyperpigmentation is not something that's like, it's not normal. Bleaching is more normal than treating your hyperpigmentation. So it can be really difficult. Matching foundations, like, I've really struggled. But even when you feel like you've done your best, someone will still have something to say about how they feel like you perceive yourself and your skin, which is really sad. But anyway, currently I am using a concealer actually as a foundation, Chestnut in LA Girl Pro. You see me put it on in a second, and it's been working really well actually. I don't put it all over my face, so I don't have too much of an issue with my neck, because my neck, I don't put foundation on my neck. My neck is dark as well, so I don't want it to look silly. So I just have to be careful with the way I apply makeup. So next we're gonna talk about how I've been feeling lately, like YouTube wise and stuff. So my headspace has been super strange recently, and I'm literally, oh god, that was way too much. My headspace has been super weird recently, in a sense that I don't even know where next. Some goals that I really want us to hit on this channel, but we haven't quite gotten there yet, and I don't want to get caught up in the numbers and the number game and stuff. And there's also some personal goals in terms of like who I am, where I want this channel to go. It will make more sense when I put out the watch trending video is probably going to come out before this, so by then you lot will know. But I will be taking a break from watch trending. We're going on a general production break next month, September. because we finished one of our biggest productions at the moment anyway. Whenever we finish one of our bigger productions, we always take a break, and the last one that went is Why Do We Love Love, which I honestly felt like it didn't do that well in terms of like numbers, and a lot went into it, but I guess that's part of the journey. And I feel like one of the reasons for that is the fact that What's Trending is taking over too much on this channel. We're attracting too many people that just want to know what's trending and go, whereas it wasn't like that before. We attracted a wide range of audience, and other segments like ChitChat that do well actually, because they're quite intimate. What did I do to my face? I feel like I've put too much on. They almost, not by choice, but as a result of having to keep up with the weekly series, got pushed to the side kind of, and weren't as pushed out to the front anymore. I'm gonna do some eyeshadow. So I do want to take a step back from What's Trending. Not that it's not going to come back ever, but I would like to build the platform up, not just based on news. You know, there's more to MCTV. There's more to my creativity as a producer that comes than What's Trending. Like, What's Trending is just a small part of what I want MCTV to become. So I don't want that to be the only thing we're known for. I want to try and push out all the other segments as well. And also, I just feel like lately, like, YouTube has become very choky for me. I kind of really didn't anticipate the growth experienced recently. I didn't anticipate a lot of the backlash that we got on certain like videos and stuff. So it was a bit much. We're trying to make MCTV less personal, because I feel like sometimes over familiarity, the word, the R's, I struggle with my R's, over familiarity breeds disrespect. So we're trying to make it less personal, and Being Mochunks might not be coming back either as well post production break. So we're kind of working on keeping my personal life personal and also increasing my creativity. My team, that is, when I say we, I'm speaking on the team behind. I said behind. It is behind. The team behind MCT. Is it behind or behind? Behind or behind? Behind. The team that is at the back of MCTV. My God. H Factor will not finish us in this life. Help me say Abi, oh. Ami. Oh my God, that reminds me that I owe you guys a Yoruba makeup tutorial. I should have done that today actually. So what I actually do now, and this is why I don't like, or we don't respond to comments as quickly anymore. I used to just use the MCT account as my YouTube account, like I watch my Nollywood and stuff on there, but recently I've been using my personal account just so the comments and stuff doesn't get too overwhelming. And I've actually been super blessed, guys, in this journey. We've kind of complained at the start of this. I've been super blessed, and I remember when I was crying that Why Do We Love Love did not work out. Anyway, we'll talk more on that on when I do the behind the scenes for that, for Why Do We Love Love. But I've been super blessed to be to have encountered the people that are making MTTV what it is now. My helpers of destiny just came out of nowhere, and I'm still rocking with me on this journey, and it's literally been such an amazing ride. In fact, I haven't told you guys, but I don't know whether you saw the last ChitChat video where I was speaking on my fear of the wilderness and reaching the promised land, and I felt for a long time that this is my purpose. Like, I'm not meant to be tied down to a 9-to-5 job, and even if I was, I would still be actively working on my purpose, and how I needed more time to work on MCTV and all the things I do. I just wanted to flow. I remember declaring July my season of flow. After that, I just stopped going to work, my part-time job, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go full vim of this. I'm going to explore every level of my creativity. That's writing, speaking engagements, doing external client work, media like, doing MTTV, of course. And guys, I actually can't explain how much favor there's been since I've actually stepped out. Like, I did not expect myself to get clients. I didn't expect to make money, but God is here and God is supporting me. I can literally feel God's hand like all the way. So you guys can see, like, with my foundation, I don't know how it looks in the camera, but it's not exact and it's not exactly dark, but it's somewhere in the middle, so we kind of don't look crazy. Also, I've been embracing my natural hair a lot more this summer, wearing it out in its little afro. I just really want to refind myself. Been hosting more events. It's just like one of my articles got published. It's been amazing, guys. Actually doing what you love and doing what you are called to do. I think that's another thing. If I didn't feel the calling of God to step out, I wouldn't have done it. I think it's so important when people want to like quit their jobs and stuff. Don't do it unless God has actually instructed you to do it, because there's a certain grace. There's a certain grace that you require on the other side, and it doesn't just. It's not for everybody, basically. But I actually thank God for where He's brought me so far, and I do thank my subscribers as well. Those of you that are supporting me, that are rooting for me, like my day ones. I see you. I actually see you. Stepping out sounds easier said than done. There's the voice of doubt from family members, from friends. I don't necessarily believe in myself, but I believe so much in God's calling on my life that I can't allow anybody to sway me into disobedience. That's how serious it is. Like, I feel like I've been placed on this earth for way more. Like, I've been placed on this earth for a purpose, for a calling, and if I don't answer that, I have to answer to God. So I can't, like, one big thing is I can't please man to displease God. Like, I was watching something recently by the motivational speaker, and he was saying how his mom didn't understand at the start, but now his mom works for him. And African parents are very fond of that thing. Support your kids in whatever they want to do. If you have any moms that are watching this thing, because it really breaks their heart when they don't receive your blessing, but we push forward anyway. It's been about a year now since I graduated, and I remember my sister kept reminding me, oh, this time last year, we're so proud of you, da, 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 da. And I was just thinking, what have I achieved? And it's that thing of, I guess, when you're like, you don't really count your blessings enough, or you underestimate yourself a little bit, or you downplay a lot of the things that you've achieved. And we've achieved a lot for MTV, and I'm so excited for what's to come. Like, it's crazy to think that there's still more. Like, oh my God. This is why I don't like to bake, because sometimes it makes blending a lot harder. I think something I've definitely come to appreciate though is that both like criticism and praise is actually all part of the journey, and you can't grow without either. Like, you need both. You need, just like a plant will need both the sunlight, the harsh sun to beat it, and the coolness of water to hydrate it. Is how you need praise and criticism to really grow into like who you're called to be. So I don't ever want to be like, nobody can criticize me. It doesn't even matter how people do it. The point is that criticism and praise, they have to come for you to grow. So I'm not mad at that, but I'm really, really excited for this production break, just so I can like get a chance to rest, a bit less pressure with like regular uploads and stuff. I'm not going to do eyelashes. I'm just going to do mascara. One more thing that I wanted to mention as well is, I don't know whether I've ever said it before, but like post-uni I was super socially awkward. Like, I've been learning this year just being human again. Sounds so weird, but I was a really serious student, guys. Like, I took my books so seriously, too seriously, I think, in fact, sometimes, that I kind of missed out on like forming relationships and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I have some friends and stuff, but I just wish I spent more time being a person rather than being a student, and I'm paying for it right now. I'm super socially awkward, guys. Like, I'm very intelligent, but where are the threads kind of thing. You can't speak to your degree when times get rough. You speak to people. It has been very important for me. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to go back into education, because I just feel like it ruined my life. Like, that sounds so dramatic, but it ruined my interpersonal skills. I guess that's a word to any like uni student out there as well. Don't neglect people trying to collect things in life, trying to achieve on your way to the top. And that is something that I take with me even now post uni. Trying to pursue my dreams. People are very important. Love is very important, be that through family, friends, and relationships. This is my everyday like look that I tend to do. So after this, I'm gonna put some earrings on and I'm going to film what's trending. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to do if you liked it, share it with your friends, comment down below the things I spoke about, and subscribe to this channel for more. Until next time, guys, peace and love, peace and chunks.